Coach, thank you for joining us on the call. If we just get your thoughts on the win against ECU, please, and we expect to see you to take to the road to Philly to face Temple on Saturday.
Yeah, really pleased with the way our guys came out and competed early in the football game after the bye week, and I thought, defensively played with great assignment integrity. Really all night long, I thought our front was disruptive in the run game and did a great job of pushing the pocket on the quarterback, and proud of the way all those guys played all day. Offensively and special teams-wise, played really solid early in the football game. Not real pleased with how we played in the third quarter, but overall pleased with the way that we played, and got a great test this week on the road against a really good football team in Temple, and one that our guys are looking forward to going up there and playing.
We'll take questions for Coach Heupel, please. Star 1 on your telephone keypad will put you in the queue, and the operator will introduce you.
We'll go to Mark Narducci, Philadelphia Inquirer.
Good afternoon, Coach. This game, to be honest, the loser of this game is probably realistically out of the conference race. Is that anything you discussed with your team at all, or are you just focusing forward on Temple?
Really focusing forward on Temple. I think everyone in our program understands that you got to continue to win to give yourself a chance, but you can only control what you can control, and that's this Saturday for us, and really this week in our preparation. So our guys need to stay focused on what matters, and that will lead ourselves being ready to play on Saturday night.
And one other thing, if I could get your assessment of Temple.
Yeah, I think a really mature physical group in all three phases of the game that make you earn it, and they play a smart brand of football. They make you beat them; they don't beat themselves, and that's the challenge for us going up there is playing disciplined football and taking care of the football and winning the turnover battle and playing great in special teams.
Thank you.
And next we'll go to Ronnie Woodward with the Greenville Daily Reflector.
Hey, Coach, just wondering, going back to last Saturday, when Adrian Killens went out and then McCray, both in the first quarter, did that kind of drastically change either your play calling or offensive plan, or no, was it just a matter of maybe Otis Anderson kind of stepping up from there?
Well, no, I mean, we're comfortable with Otis in the backfield, and then we lost a couple of offensive linemen early in the football game as well. And so, all those things subtly change, what you do and how you call it, trying to put those guys in a position to be successful. But for the most part, it was, what we were going to do in that football game.
Okay. Thanks, Coach.
Next, we'll go to Sean Pastor, Owls Daily.
Hey, Coach. So this is probably almost like ancient history, right? And Temple has a new staff. But I wonder if you could just reflect on that game last year. Temple was a strong offensive team, but that first half they had was maybe the most prolific, historically. And then you really shut them down to a great degree in the second half. What was it in those two halves that Temple got done and then you guys got done defensively in that game last year?
Well, I thought Temple did, execute extremely well in the football game. Quarterback was able to get out and make some plays with his feet. When we gave him some rush lanes, they were able to push the ball down the football field and have some balance in the run game as well. And defensively, I thought we played smarter football with better eye discipline in the second half and played our assignments a little bit better. But we understand that they're a really good football team. A lot of those guys are still back, and that's the challenge for us defensively is playing with great energy, great effort, and playing our assignments and technique really well.
Okay. Other thing I just wanted to ask, kind of looking at your numbers, it seems like you play as many guys on defense as anybody. Is that, I'm assuming that's kind of by design, kind of, when the way your offense is, that you need to play more guys on defense, and is it taking time to, is that how you wanted to develop the defense?
Yeah, I don't think it has as much to do with what we do offensively as it does with, one, we want to have depth right? And two, we want our guys to play as hard as possibly can when they're on the football field. And because we do have depth, guys that we feel great about, we are able to play multiple guys, both in the front four and the second level as well.
Okay, thanks.
And we have any final questions for Coach Heupel, please? Star 1 on your telephone keypad if so. Did have one final question if we could, Coach.
And we'll go to Jane Niemeyer with the Temple News.
Hi, Coach. So you briefly talked about Temple's offense last year, but they've added a few players. So what do you see from Temple's offense as you're preparing and looking at film?
Yeah, I think, their ability to have balance is important to them and the style of football that they want to play. Great young running back, and for us, being great at the line of scrimmage and being disruptive, but tackling well will be critical in this one as well. And their wideouts have experience and big, strong, physical guys that we got to do a great job of, in particular when we're in a one-on-one situation.
Thanks, Coach.
Coach, thanks as always for your time today. We look forward to hearing from you once again next Monday.